Hi folks, and welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. We are in the midst of an investigation to uncover Chihiro's killer. And we've been walking around with Byakuya close at our heels, trying to understand what evidence is there, and I guess acting as his partner? Assistant? We don't really know.
It's really weird. He's acting weird. I don't know. It's kind of just like dragging us around. As I expressed last time, I have some theories about Byakuya. Also, I don't know if it came through in this audio format last time. I was real pissed off.
You were so angry.
I was so mad.
Which was amazing. I love that, but I like...
Chihiro's death made me really upset. I'm still upset about it. I've come down a bit now. We took a bit of a break. But yeah, I'm not wild about that one. So, yep, we're here. I think you said
I didn't mention this, but Toko's been acting off.
Yeah, so she walked into the room where Chihiro's body was, saw the blood, fainted, hit her head, got back up, and started acting very strange. Was taken back to her room, but Hina came and got us and said there was an emergency with Toko. Something is going on.
So let's figure out what it is.
We are here to see what is up. So, here we go. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Can we not
ring the doorbell?
Oh, maybe that. No?
We also might need to talk with Hina.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
She's
where
like
is she?
right
there
here.
she is.
Hina.
You guys are too slow.
I think you're just too fast.
So, what's the emergency?
So,
After what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, to see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright.
Okay,
now we'll try.
Now I can go in. I might as well give it a shot. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Hello? Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
what?
Nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago,
I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
it doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her alone, so I tried to bust her door down. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Well, where is he? Hello?
Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone! You're all so saying? Byakuya. Wait, is that really what?
That does say Byakuya.
What?
It's Byakuya.
What? I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. Oh, okay. And with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
But
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go.
without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Is it Chihiro's room? Oh, no. The library?
Come on, let's go in.
Okay. Is there anything of note I should look at? Maybe I can look at this thing. Maybe I was looking at... Oh.
Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now?
Jeez, okay, sorry, fine. Fine. Talk to you.
He's just... God, man! Why are you like this?
Yeah, right? Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself, I guess.
Okay, well, am I going into the archives? I guess I'll do that. If I remember, on the other side of this door. It's the archive, right?
Hurry up and go inside.
Okay. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside.
Okay. Oh, we have not been in here yet.
Nope. Looks like an archive.
Yep. Whoa! There are so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust.
That was a really funny line because that was in his head, but then the second line he said, and there's so much dust too, but he said that out loud.
And so the only
Yeah.
thing Byakuya can react to is the dust thing.
There's so much dust as well.
Yeah.
Huh.
Alright.
Well, should I look around the room before I talk to him?
Sure.
Let's see. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random.
Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file.
Yeah!
Totally!
Huh?
that's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library.
What?
It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now?
What's that shit doing in here?
There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at that.
Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. What? That was definitely a bluff. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was.
There was an extension cord plugged in here. It proved very useful while I was in the library.
Took it out. Into
Yeah,
the other
for
room.
his desk lamp.
Yeah. An extension cord, huh? There's this.
Another desk lamp.
Over here. Yep. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Huh. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Nice!
Okay, cool. And then there was another book over here. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous.
Dangerous?
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner.
You mean like members of the Diet or something?
No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there.
You're kidding, right?
Am I?
I'll let it go for now. You might be kidding. There's also something behind him, yeah. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf.
If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos of all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful.
Huh? What do you mean?
All of those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases.
Huh.
Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak.
Oh?
So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent?
This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Alright, that's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your... that's your guy's...
It's your guys' problem?
Yeah, that's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit your preconceived reality, you label a lie.
Well, it's not that. It's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together?
I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps... the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal.
What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like this are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt.
Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents? And more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic.
How is that possible?
So, in other
I
words...
already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing.
This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind.
And what always interests me the most were the cold cases, police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of these cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case.
As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack cases has been compiled here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Oh, sorry.
Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro.
Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out.
Huh?
In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody who knew about that aspect of each crime.
That they were suspended? Huh.
Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in that fashion.
So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question.
I mean, even if they were a copycat killer, they could have gone into the archive and read the reports and, like, suspended them that way.
Which is why he's been standing guard.
Oh, that's why he's been in there. Interesting.
I'm just saying, notably, Byakuya has been positioned in the library for the past couple of weeks.
To see
or the
who's
past
coming
week. Yeah.
in and out. That's a really good point, like, standing guard, because he got in here first, he saw what it was, and it was like, holy shit. Okay. Maybe I might take back everything I said about Byakuya being only charismatic and not really smart, so, oopsie. But...
I mean, this could be a really interesting con, but it would require a lot of intelligence to pull this con if it's a con. So,
That's
like,
true.
He's smart.
Yeah,
I've got bad news.
He seems pretty smart. Yeah.
But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words...
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
Right, because if he was in here and it was a copycat killer, the only way they could have done the murder to look exactly like that is
if they already knew.
If they already knew, if they read the case file, or if they were the actual Genocide Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either they'd have to have read the case file, they'd have to have been Genocide Jack, or have been involved in the case of, like, they'd have to be...
At
like,
a higher up level.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In other words...
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself amongst the rest of us.
Then, Genocide Jack really is. Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer of such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.
What?
I'm an asshole. What?
So should I talk to him again, or I actually wasn't even talking to him. I had clicked on the files behind him.
Yeah, then let's click on him.
Like, because maybe there's more to what he was saying. Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time.
Okay.
Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you.
Okay. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Ooh, yikes. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsushiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsuna Taro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naoshisa.
You got cursed.
Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumijima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of each murder, the word bloodlust was written in the victim's own blood. In the same style, looks like.
Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page? He's also murdering across age groups too. Like there were children and adults, and they sounded like they were all men though.
And all the pictures.
Yeah, and they looked like
yeah.
they were male as well. Yeah.
Dramatic reading.
Yeah, right. Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reasons for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality.
A split personality? Like the kind you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb. Oi. Okay, well we got that truth bullet.
Yeah.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon.
Huh? Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we?
Wait!
Just rushed through that
No,
line,
you're
I don't
fine.
know why.
He was rushing out of the
Yeah.
room, so... wait, Byakuya! Bacula?
Bacula!
Fuck. As usual, Byakuya... Excuse me. Burped. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
We went and got milkshakes before this, and I too am feeling a bit burpy from my milkshake.
It was a delicious milkshake.
It was great. I have no regrets, but also...
No regrets either. And honestly, given what I just consumed, I think I'm doing pretty well. My body's handling it okay.
But no, I was like, yeah,
occasionally I'm like,
I feel you.
Hello.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial.
What? But we're investigating partners. Don't leave me. I thought we were doing this together.
I've led you around by your nose enough. Leave me alone now.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with
Come on,
you.
enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time?
Yeah, I thought we were buddies.
Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone.
Let's go find Kyoko.
Yeah. Just as quickly as he'd asked to join me, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And then the others. Oh wait, and the others might come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad that you're thinking that way. Now,
Yeah.
let's see. There's no one else on this floor.
And that aligns with sort of what you wanted to learn too. Yeah, let's start here.
Boys' locker room first?
Just a hallway to the...
Oh, hallway to
Just
the
because Hifumi's here, you
gym.
might have some info.
Okay. You also wanted to see if there was anybody outside or nearby.
This is the first floor.
Yeah. And then here. Okay. That's fine. I'll just go there and I'll talk to Hifumi and then go in and investigate. Because I'll investigate the boys' locker room and then the girls' locker room, I guess.
Sounds like a plan.
So, hi Hifumi, what's going on?
How you doing, bud?
Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit!
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But I
I'm sure of
guarantee
it.
that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah. Miss Lundenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well, it would
She
seem...
refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? A warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be?
Okay, Hifumi. Thanks for that.
I guess we need to go talk to Celeste, though.
Yep.
That's what that tells us.
No, I mean,
yeah.
that actually did give us some information.
Yep. Okay. Boys' locker room is where I'm at. I'm gonna look at this poster first. Who's this? Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite fit in the boys' locker room. There was something like... Okay, yeah. Huh. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Nice. Okay, we got that. Good to know. And then do I want to go in the pool? Does this just lead into the pool?
It might.
Yes, I'm in the pool now.
Well,
Okay.
that's not where we need to be. Yeah, because
No.
I'm not seeing any. This is the exact same.
I don't
as
think
the
I want to
before.
explore this. So now
Yep.
I'm going to go to the scene of the crime
Yep.
right now.
And best case scenario, Kyoko's still there, and she can be like, "Here's specifically what happened.
Yeah,
Thank you very much."
That would be really cool. Okay.
You're kind of okay.
A little in the way, but that's fine. I can swing the camera around. Okay. Oh, don't like it. Oh, everybody's in here. Holy shit. Let's go talk to Kyoko first.
Well,
Or do
yeah,
you wanna
Mondo
investigate?
and Sakura, they have to stay. That's their,
Oh,
their
right,
job.
because they're guarding.
Yep.
Right. They're guarding the scene.
Yeah, let's
Do you
start
want me
with
to
Kyoko.
talk to Kyoko, or do you want me to investigate first?
Up to you.
Oh, I'll talk to Kyoko first. Our investigating buddy. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Oh, okay. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
Are you sure about that? Okay.
Absolutely sure.
But.
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
The calls.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Okay. Chihiro's e-handbook has been added to the truth bullets. Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's actually examine the room.
Okay.
Because we haven't looked at the poster, we haven't looked at the body. We've looked at the dumbbell, we've looked at the stain, we've looked at bloodlust.
Did we look at this? I'm gonna start with the poster.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's the bloodstain. It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. Thinking that the locker rooms are swapped or something? Yeah. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model.
Thanks for reiterating that,
Yeah,
Nike.
right? Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. And big-breasted swimsuit models.
Just to say it a third time.
Yeah,
I just wanted to say it a third time. Oh my god.
I guess I'll look at her body now, and then I'll talk to these folks that are in here.
I think that's fair, because both of these should know a bit more about working out.
Yes.
Getting jacked.
Exactly. Kyoko said, yeah, and maybe since they come here often, they could say, like, if the posters look a little, like, off, or if they've always been like that,
Yeah.
or if there's something hinky going on. Yeah. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in kind of a crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Said it's a dead body. Okay. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Yeah, because it's like, that's the extension cord that was pulled out of the archives.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm actually going to look at Bloodlust because I don't think I actually looked at Bloodlust.
Okay.
Yeah. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. Just like in all those other Genocide Jack cases. At every crime scene, the word Bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Okay, that's it. Okay.
Sakura, is this what the room looks like?
Yeah, pretty much.
Talk us through it.
You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. I wonder if that's a good idea.
I mean, the protein powder probably is. The coffee seems to be irrelevant.
I think the jury's out on whether or not it's good to drink coffee after exercising. Because some people say it's good to drink it after exercising. Some say it's good to drink it before. Some say you shouldn't have any caffeine before or after exercising. I don't know. That's
Sakura seems confident in her
100%
choices, so...
unrelated, and whatever she's doing's working.
Yeah. Like...
Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and I left a stain. Ah! I'm sorry. Uh-oh.
That's the best possible reaction. Thank you, Allison. Incredible. Incredible. Okay.
Yes! Switcheroo definitely happened. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. A stain? Sorry, I gotta bring it back into your voices. Just pterodactyl screech a little bit.
You're so good.
But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. because it got moved, or, well, I mean, they could have just moved the carpet into the men's locker room, or they could, because if they had swapped the signs, like, I feel like Sakura would come up and be like, wait a second,
Yeah.
I usually come in on the left door, but now the sign is on the right door.
Yeah.
Like, like, you'd have to be incredibly dense not to, like, pick up on that. So, okay. Anyway.
No, I agree. I'm not
Something.
gonna add to it, but
Yeah,
I agree.
I know
yes.
you can't add anything,
Yeah.
but just there's that. Yeah. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here. As if there was never a stain to begin with.
Nice.
Cool. Just bearing stain. Great.
Okay.
Mondo.
Yeah, Mondo, you work out.
Yeah. Or at least you go to the sauna. Dude had a real. Oh, he's saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You're Chihiro talking about it, right? Oh, I need to
Yeah,
get
this is
stronger.
exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
This is not new dialogue.
Yeah, unless there's an option to say
Nah.
someone
Nope.
else.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
this is... I guess we've already... Well, no, we had already got... Whatever, it doesn't matter. I think specifically the thing we're supposed to learn is that
There's
Sakura's stain disappeared.
Yeah, the stain
Okay.
is gone. And there is definitely a stain in the men's locker room.
Yes. So now let's go back to the document storage just to go ahead and confirm that the extension cord is in fact this extension cord. Then we need to talk to Celeste, and then we need to look at the Genocide Jack file again.
So maybe I touch this list first, and then I can go, because I need to look at the extension cord and the Genocide Jack case file at the same time. So that's both in the archives.
Yeah. The archive's right here, but so it's probably easier to come here first.
Oh, that's fair, since it's... Okay.
Yeah, so
since
I
it's
just
right
walked down the hall.
Down the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. Good point. Because I think Celeste is downstairs.
Yeah, she's in the warehouse.
Right.
There we go.
There we go. Let's see if Byakuya's still in here. Or came back in here? Nobody's in here.
We're all alone.
Or if I wanna... I'm just gonna go in there first. Okay.
I think we're gonna need to investigate something in the library as well, but let's first look at the
I
box.
think you're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before.
Okay.
Okay. See, that's interesting. If the extension cord was in there before, that means someone had to come into the archive and get the extension cord.
Well, not the archive, the library. Let's actually go to the library, because if Byakuya was using it... because it's shown that CG of him a couple times, and you could see the thing plugged in, so let's look at the
Yeah.
look at the lamp.
Let me make sure I can... Oh, just the lamp itself? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? The lamp won't turn on.
Because you can see it's not plugged
Yeah,
in.
it's not plugged in because the extension cord was pulled out.
Yeah, so we know... We can basically track the extension cord's progress. It was in the document storage, then during the past week, it's been in the library.
Yeah, because Byakuya
Byakuya's
moved
been
it.
sentinel there.
Yes.
And then sometime between... When was the last time we saw him in the library? 2 days ago?
yeah.
Sometime around then. So sometime between 2 days ago and now, the extension cord was taken from here.
Right. So
And-
someone could have come into the library while Byakuya wasn't there, like at night. Especially if Chihiro was killed at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
They could have come here at night, pulled the cord to do their crimes. Yeah.
Yep.
So, oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Makoto. Make the connection.
He did.
Okay, there, right. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if...
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and now I'll go look at the case file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which should be in the shelf behind where Byakuya was standing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over here. I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that... I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Okay, so we're gonna have to track down Byakuya.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
You're
should
good.
have done that. Yep. Okay.
Let's start with Celeste, because we know where she is.
Yes.
And then we'll try
And
to
then
talk on Byakuya.
find him.
Yep.
Yeah. Because if he doesn't know the whereabouts of the case file, then there's somebody else that obviously does.
Yeah. But that also means there's somebody else that knows the information in the case file, so that's spooky as well. One more. Yeah. There we go.
She's in here?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Take me back. Take me back. There. Okay. Okay. Yes. This hallway's misleading because I can't see it right away because it blends in with the wall behind it.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, is there a hallway there? Celeste.
Fair enough.
Want to tell us,
Celeste?
what did you see? Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there is an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something.
Very well. I will tell you, and only you.
Everyone is giving us their secrets in the warehouse. Because last time we had Chihiro broke her NDA.
Yeah,
in the
that's true.
warehouse.
That is really valid, actually. It's a warehouse of secrets.
Oh, only the pickles know.
Actually, last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What? Really?
Indeed. This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
So, not in this case. No. I disagree. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Okay. Good to know. Celeste's account. Okay. And now we go find Byakuya.
Yeah, there's no ding dong bing bong, so there's something else we need to learn.
Still time.
Let's look at the map and see if we can figure out where he is.
Okay.
There's
That's
Hina.
Hina.
Us.
Okay,
No.
not here. Okay. Shimaru. Okay. Okay. There's an exclamation point in the archive.
So maybe there's something else we need to learn in the archive.
Same with the library.
Okay.
So maybe I should just go back and investigate there a little bit more.
Yeah, that's possible.
I mean, I can go try... Oh, and then the boys' locker room also has an exclamation point, too.
Well, but the exclamation point seems to be anywhere where there's people we can talk to.
Or something of interest, because there's no
Wait,
one...
Can you cycle once more to see if there's an exclamation point where...
Where do you want me to go?
One more. I'm looking to see if Hiro... Okay, you're right, because Taka and Hiro clearly have nothing to tell us, but Hina does. Because these are exclamation points, but those were human figures.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
what you
okay.
mean.
So,
Yeah,
but we've already gotten what we needed from Celeste. So these are overall like, examination things.
Yeah.
So let's see what Hina has to say in the dining hall.
Good idea.
And then see if that triggers it.
Sure. Good call. Okay. Hina!
Hello!
Any more information? Oh, right, because she works out.
Oh,
we need to talk to people who
yeah,
work
she
out.
fit. Yeah, nope, that's valid.
Yep. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Same as before. She won't come out. She just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course.
Of course.
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
God created the heavens and the earth and donuts.
Valid, Asahina.
I love that so much. Really?
I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Oh, I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Other than us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, she was a bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex and totally fine with the opposite sex?
No,
Not really. Oh, wait, maybe she used the guy. She was used to guys spoiling her. The law always says you can't judge a book by the cover, by its cover, right?
You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Okay, let's count. Yep.
There it is. Ding dong, bing bong.
Yep. Yep, we've progressed enough.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Oh boy.
It's the moment you've all been waiting
Really?
for. The class trial.
We're just rolling right into the class trial?
You
Clearly
remember
Monokuma
where
thinks
to
we know
meet,
enough.
Right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Because that's effectively what Monokuma's doing, right? Monokuma's watching everybody, and as soon as everybody seems to know enough,
Right, he's like,
all right, chop chop, let's go.
Yep. Begin the class trial. It's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Yep. Oh,
Let's do it.
jeez. We going now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I say let's get the pre-trial discussion, and then once we get to the trial,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Ahem. So, is everyone ready or what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding. I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll just go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. And just like that, and just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. Oh my god. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible!
Phew. So now everyone's here, right?
He literally went and pulled her out of the room.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's got the keys to the whole place. Yeah.
Okay then, hustle into the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro.
Well, Toko's being suspicious by hiding in her room, but also, don't know. I don't know. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. Oh my god. Do I get to talk to everyone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Be careful, don't click on the exit this time.
Oh, right, yeah, good call. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. You.
You, hey bud.
It's you.
I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you.
Okay.
Weirdo. Okay.
Yeah.
There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it.
Yeah.
Nina,
I guess I wasn't much help on this one.
Toko, anything to say? Nope.
No, apparently.
Yep. Mondo.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? Hifumi.
Yo.
How very sad.
Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe.
Yamada, it's
That's
not
not-
the time.
No.
I'm just like, look,
Really not.
it's just not the time. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but
Count on it.
I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Are you referring to me or Mondo?
Yes, probably.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? Oh,
Alright. Oh, her first.
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performs such heinous acts on a weaker individual. Oh yeah, kick their ass.
You ready? We doing this?
Alright,
everyone.
we're doing this. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked through the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. Oh boy.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste your time on stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very
Good, good. You're rip raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
well.
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills.
Everybody, please find your assigned seats.
I thought there was gonna be a follow-up.
Yeah. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Anime! Sorry.
Attaboy.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh.
We have a lot of information.
We do, but not a lot of answers. So I
Yeah.
feel like with all this information, there's going to be a lot of hashing and rehashing that I think we're going to be doing in this class trial. Because last time, I feel like we were kind of able to start putting shit together a little bit before the class trial, kind of. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the case here as well. I'm having suspicions of like where I think this is going, and what's going on. I don't know about the killer per se yet. Like I think on the first one I was like, I think
Leon.
I
It
was like,
Leon.
Leon. It was Leon.
Yeah, you were,
this one I'm
you
like...
were very, very,
Yeah.
like, confident.
It's Leon.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not really sure. I mean, obviously Toko is suspicious, but so is Byakuya, honestly. So... And maybe it's neither of them as well. So I'm just not sure where to go with this. I think I think I'm starting to get ideas about the suspicions revolving around Chihiro, like just her. But how the murder happens, or like who did the murder, I'm not sure yet. So
that's fair.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, shall we jump into the trial next time?
I think that sounds like a plan.
Yes.
See you then, folks.
Bye.